Hello, hello, hello. When I tell you today was an awesome day, it was an awesome day. It's a long video, yes it is. But if you watch it in its entirety, you will truly be blessed. Ms. Williams is an awesome farmer. And today she had, I stopped counting how many people she had visiting today. And just to have that amount of young folks on her farm, just hold what you got and see what you think about it. Let me know in the comments what you think. So hold what you got, see what's going on. Hello, hello, hello. This is Dolores and Tony's channel, and today I am at Ms. Williams' farm again. And not only that, we have a group of people that are here to help Ms. Williams get the farm back up and running for this season. So we're going to step in while they eating and ask them a few questions about why are they here. So I want to know, why are you all here and what do you all expect of this visit? Who wants to start first?
I can.
Okay.
Personally, why I'm here and on the trip was to learn more about the agriculture industry in this region. And I'm most looking forward to, on this visit, to get some hands-on experience and just to give back to a community that I have no part of, but I do feel that, we're here and we're staying in it, and so it's important that we serve it. So
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah. I'm curious in the racial and cultural differences in the Mississippi Delta, because from a different part of the country, and I really wanted to experience something different and also give back, because I love helping others and it just makes me happy.
Okay, so where are you from?
I'm from Iowa, so I go to Iowa State. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm interested in working in farm setting with more produce, and I'm interested in giving back to a community that I'm not a part of.
Okay, good. And so where are you from?
I'm from Iowa.
Okay. Everybody from Iowa?
no,
Oh, okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Iowa.
Oh, okay. So far.
Hello, I'm from Bakersfield, California. I'm here to get hands-on experience because my major is crop and soil, so I'm just here to help as much as I can.
So your major's in crop
and soil.
Oh, you gonna tell me what's in the dirt? Okay. Okay.
I'm from Massachusetts, but I go to Iowa State University, and I came on this trip just to learn about agriculture in the Delta and a culture that I haven't been to before.
Okay. This your first time being around black folk?
No.
Okay. I just had to ask that. You wasn't offended, were you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm kind of like a personality. No, I'm just playing. But I go to Langston. We go to Langston University, and my major is actually not in agriculture, but I did get dragged on this trip. I ain't talking about it. But I kind of want to, we read about history in the books, but I kind of just never seen it in person. The pictures, we always get pictures and stuff, so it's kind of nice to do community service and learn about other stuff in the Delta. I didn't even know Mississippi had a Delta. No, I'm just kidding.
You didn't know Mississippi had what?
A Delta.
I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I came on this trip just to see what it was like living down here, the culture. Because like she said, we read about it in the books, but we never really seen it in person. So yeah.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
So I'm Griffin. I'm from Langston. And for me, I'm actually an English major, but I'm planning on going into law, so I've just been taking all the government and history classes I could. I didn't know there was a trip. Okay. My admin just put me in here, and then on the first day, my professor said, and this is why I talked with everyone before I accepted you into the class, about the trip, and I'm like, I didn't know.
About the trip?
About the trip. But it's been fun. It's been fun.
Okay, good. Thanks for coming on the trip.
My name is Gabby. I'm from Iowa State University, and I major in agronomy. So I'm really excited to see how the soils are down here and get our hands dirty this afternoon.
Okay. Well, they have given us the reason why they're here and what their expectations are, and so we're gonna check back in later and see if we met those things. So y'all hold what you got. So I stepped in to the other table where the other ladies are, so they can tell y'all why they here and what they expect. So go on, girl.
So me personally, I really want to learn more so the history. Besides, like I understand we're here for the agriculture, but I also want to learn art history and why we're down here because it's just something completely different. Especially in the Mississippi Delta, you just experience so much more, and it's kind of like breathtaking. And really just seeing like where we came from. So yeah, that's also why I would like to be here. Besides like learning, about the agriculture, I also just want to learn our history more beyond like what the professors and what our teachers would tell us.
Real life.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. And where you from?
I'm from Vallejo, California.
California?
Yeah.
It's cold here, ain't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right, young lady, why are you here?
I'm here she kind of took my answer, but mostly like to learn, like Mississippi is very rich in history, so I really want to learn like more. I want to be like hands-on and actually see the history of Mississippi for myself rather than what we learn in books.
And you're from?
I'm from Midwest City, Oklahoma.
All right.
My name is Keela, and I'm here to piggyback off what they said, just to learn more. And me personally, I never knew much about Mississippi. I didn't know anything about the floods or just the Mississippi Delta in general. So I think this is a good experience for me to see visually what goes on and how it is.
Okay. And you're from California as well?
No, I'm from Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
California.
Oklahoma. No, California.
Oh, well, y'all ain't from here.
No, we're not from here.
Hey everybody, my name is Takira. Everybody calls me TK. I'm from Kansas City, Kansas. One thing that I do want to learn on this trip is just really more about just the life, origin, and the purpose and lifestyle here in Mississippi. How it was back then and how far it's come and how it's changed. So, and I'm really looking forward to do some hands-on work, some service work, and just helping out in the community in general. So yeah.
Awesome.
Y'all got good answers. Okay, my name is Destiny. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I want
From who?
Houston, Texas.
Oh,
all that put together is my answer.
Oh, okay. They said what you want to say.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, that's really
So what was your question again? I wanted to hear it before.
I had heard like you had said outside something about the relation with alcohol. Like what is it with alcohol?
The relation in the Delta?
Or like
the
Williams Farm.
Or the Williams Farm.
Okay, so as my old director would tell you, I will be the trailblazer of this position. What he sent me up here to do was to basically help small farmers get their needs that things they need, whether it was seeds, soil, nutrients, economic relief, just anything of those sorts. And one of the things I worked largely with was the soil. And a lot of them, when I got to this area, was having issues with growing, starting out, or being able to get a hold to seeds or bees, goats, and all types of things. And it had got to a point when the FSA and NRCS saw me coming. They knew I was coming about one of my farmers because I don't go into their office often. So if it was something they needed, and with this area being small farmers, the minority of the small farmers were black, they weren't, the needs weren't being met.
So you're saying that you all came to kind of level the playing field when it comes to the black farm?
A lot of the areas, I'm sorry. Okay, so a lot of the large areas that you guys pass coming here belong to big white farmers, right? Yeah. And then we have like, here you go. And then we have like all of these large farmers who raise rice, soybeans, but then we have all the small farmers who raise specialty crops, and specialty crops will be the fresh area or fresh farmers market, basically anything you find at a fresh farmers market. And that's what Miss Williams grows, that's what CHULAHOMA Garden grows, that's what Start to Finish grows. Just a bunch of specialty crops, and a lot of the times I was here helping Miss Williams get that type of stuff into the market, going to conferences, and canning That was one of the biggest things in this area, having the things they needed to can, or having a space to sell those. When the pandemic hit, it hit hard for the small farmers. We couldn't get those cans into stores. The small farmer markets were closed. So that was where I came in with the innovation to try to help still keep that wheel turning. So
you saying somebody sent you in, or well, you're already part of, like, are you part of the? I'm just trying to get a full.
No, go ahead.
Understanding, like, are you a part of their family, or did you come somewhere else?
I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. I graduated in Jackson, Mississippi. I attended my bachelor's degree. I got it from Alcorn State University, and then I moved to the area. So I moved from Jackson to DeSoto County, but I worked in Coahoma and Tunica County. So yeah, that is where that comes in at. So Alcorn State covers a lot of southwestern counties. I wish I could put it up, but it ain't. The service out here with me being with Sprint or whatever, it's kind of tricky right now. So yeah, but if you're able to pull up Alcorn State Extension Program, a map will pop up and it'll show you the counties that Alcorn covered. And then there's Tunica, Coahoma County that's just way far north. That was me. Thank you. That was me up until December. So I hope you guys do learn the culture here, because it is a rich culture. And I know one of the, I don't know if you guys ever watched Twitch, where like people stream games and things of that nature. Okay, so you guys are aware of that? So one of the things I was going to do on there when because I stream on there as well under Just Chatting, and one of the next stream I'm gonna do is gonna be on Southern Draw. Mm-hmm. Y'all don't get to hear a lot of Southern Draw. You don't, but you're gonna love it, because one of my favorite sayings is, how can I say it in a sentence? Let me see. You're gonna go into the hen house and realize that it was roosters in there all along. Is that how it go? How it go?
I never heard that. But some of those terms like that.
How it go, Miss Julia? What? The saying, you gonna go into that hen house and realize it was roosters in there all along.
Oh, I never heard that one.
It's a Southern draw. I'm serious. Like, it's so rich. The area is so rich. See how they've never heard it? I've heard it in another part of the Delta.
And she's younger than you are.
But Ms. Williams has pictures literally everywhere in her house. It's her family, and it goes back to her mom or father. So, ask her questions. From here, I want you guys to be careful going through here, because it is wet in the entrance. And I'm turn you guys over to Robbie now. No, I don't care about these shoes. I did tell them about you. I really would, yeah. Your good ain't good enough unless it's done right. Is that another one? Is that ain't that how it go? Like your good ain't, if it ain't done or something. I can't remember. Lord have mercy. It's like basically it explains that you did the job, but you didn't complete it. Yeah. Okay. That's called a Southern draw.
Congratulations. Make sure we exchange information. All right. This brother here, you need to know him too. Robin, how y'all doing, ladies?
Good.
Y'all doing all right today?
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for coming out,
might not
man.
be
This
it
is great.
exactly,
I wish we were a little bit better prepared. We're going to show you all a few things around here, what we plan on doing. The tractor, the mechanic couldn't get the tractor started. And we were going to use a tiller to till up some of this ground. But since we couldn't get that tractor started, we're going to still make y'all day worthwhile. We're going to make y'all day worthwhile and show you a few things that we do. What we do is like your seasonal greens, your cabbages, squash, zucchini, things like that. Robbie, what were these that you got there? These are collard greens. These are collard greens that Robbie has started in the cell trays. Look like there's about 105 plants in that tray right there.
Yeah, probably. I got, I think it's probably about 2 per cell. So it's probably about, it's 100 and some cells.
Yeah.
So it's 200 plants.
Anybody familiar with this?
No.
Oh, I'm
Hello.
Come on, he'll tell you.
Go ahead and handle it. Huh?
Well, we give up to our seniors, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
No.
When our seniors
I
around,
came
we
to
back
listen
down,
today.
you know, so if he want to explain that, that's fine.
What's that?
The cell trays and.
Oh no, y'all go right ahead. You're doing good. I'm going to
This
listen.
is like I said, 100 cell, 105 cell tray. And what I do, how I see my trays, I normally put 2 seeds per cell. So that's how I got probably 200 plants in here. And when I get ready to plant, you see these 2. Since we got 2, I'm just gonna break it apart, and then I have 2 plants to put
Let me see that. No, just more, like you said. Go ahead. It doesn't have to be in this medium because there's roots on here. Half of it come out, but you can plant these in a sand and medium base, and we call them bare roots because when you pull them up, you lose that sand and that stuff. So you have something like that, something like this. So what you're looking at there is your feeder roots, and they're going to spread out anyway. If you take these off, it won't matter. Take this off, it won't matter. You still got to start the roots on there. This is what you're going to put in the ground. And your nutrients in the ground, these are going to start absorbing nutrients from the soil, and then they'll start putting out other feed roots. That root ball in a cell tray is very important. You already have your roots started. So what we call a root ball is putting phosphorus and potassium more than nitrogen in your seed cell. Go ahead, y'all got the business. But since you said you pull them out of there and separate them, I thought I would go that far with you. Okay, and your soil amenities that you need is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, basic. And the other stuff, selenium, copper, zinc, magnesium, manganese. That's good to have in your soil, but you don't worry about them. It's just basic 3. Nitrogen, NPK. One grows plant, the next one grows roots, and the third one is potash to make your blooms and fruit.
This is what you meant the NPK. Rob, you want to explain this? NPK. Oh, go ahead, you got it.
Well, this is on the road, but since the soil is not tilled up, we're not going to be able to demonstrate that today. But we're going to fertilize the road, and then we're going to go. Then we're going to go back over. We're going to add our drip irrigation under that, and then we're going to add the landscape fabric over the top. Then we're going to burn holes in that land. We were going to burn holes in that landscape fabric so you guys can plant in, but we're not going to be able to plant today. But then,
you all, do you all pay attention to news about your food and where your food comes from? You all pretty much, up on that. So if you notice that the fuel prices, we got this little situation going on over here. The fuel prices is going up. Well, what are your general cropping fertilizer, your conventional cropping fertilizers are made of oils and petroleum-based things. What most of us do, we're more of a sustainable type of farm. Those that you see around here, we're more sustainable. Not to say that we don't, that we have never used a 13 or 17 or things like that. But around these farms, you'll see things that are organic, or at least OMRI certified as an organic product. We use chicken manure, other manures once composted properly, and you'll start those are we make it sustainable, a sustainable crop. You harvest our own seeds, some of our seeds, replant them, do things like this. In a high tunnel, you can extend your planting season out. When it gets cold, you could go a little bit longer into the year. You can get started just a little bit earlier, making your seed start. You get the seed starts going, make it a little bit longer. But the cost of produce is on a rise. So tell everybody, get to know a local farmer. Join a community supported agriculture, CSA. Y'all, everybody heard about the CSA program? Where the community comes out in support of a local farm for a share of what's grown, or you buy into a program. Check around your hometowns for farmers markets and things like that so you can learn about that. But where we get our food is very important. We use things like, instead of overhead spraying, that's not efficient with water, natural resources. We try to conserve our natural resources. So we use things like kits like this, a drip line irrigation, and I guess Mr. Roger could explain all this. Roger, you want to explain what your valves are and stuff like that for that?
Oh yeah, I can do that. Well, this is the drip tape. This is what we roll out on the road, and it has little emitters in there that lets out water to the plant. They normally are like they have some that's 4 inches, 8 inches, 12 inches, and 24 inches. So we will roll this out on each row. We'll probably put one irrigation line on each row. On each row. And this is these are this turns the water on and off on each bed. You can turn like if I don't want to water a certain bed, then I'll just use this and turn it off. And what else we have in there? We have some these right here are used. These are called end closures. They're used to once you roll the drip tape out, you just use this and it'll close off the end so water doesn't go out of the end of the drip tape. And this is our feeder hose. This is what we hook this up to, and then we hook this up to this, and the drip tape comes out of there.
He's going on and show you what's going on, and I'm going to take this little tool and his teeth and show you how he's talking about coming out of here and cutting off. Here.
Do you have to get a new irrigation system every time you plant, or can you reuse what you had?
Yes, you
okay.
can reuse what you have, as long as you don't have any holes in it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to him, I'm going to do what he's saying.
Also, if you did get a cut or something, you could make a splice.
Okay.
And they have splices. If you punch that hole in,
and
now you don't want that hole, they make a plug.
Gotcha.
So you don't have to take it up.
Well,
we take it up and reach it.
Give me a piece of this drip here.
And then you can use this right here, like what Tony just said. If you have a hole in there, you just splice it, and then you just use this to mix it up together.
Okay, what he just said, this is your feeder hose.
So we were just looking at Tony, Robbie, and Mr. Houston explain the irrigation system that they're going to put in Miss Williams' hoop house. So we'll come back later. So hold what you got.
Of whatever plastic you're putting down. Some plastic isn't this wide. What you gonna do? Hey, we need someone to stand right here to keep it down. Okay. Maybe you stay in between the weight. All right. So, Miss Hills,
Madam Vice President.
Madam Vice President.
We're gonna be putting in work.
Go, girl, you gonna be on the YouTube rolling that plastic.
Now you guys is sticking pins in the plastic, and that's how the plastic stays down throughout the season. And
in the center right here.
Robin, get that boy to
in the center.
Right here?
That's all we need.
No, not that. I'm talking about just the board.
Push it. Push it. Push it.
I need, there you go. So we need a student to get the board. And what Robin gonna do is show you how to lay the board down and then show you how to keep going. We need going. Keep going. Hey, we need some Tony, give them pens out to students. Give them out to students. Give them out to students. So,
does it matter where we put them?
No.
So, Robin, what you gonna
No, it
do?
don't.
Just space them out. You just space them out.
Now, normally we have a mallet or something, but we don't have that.
This is the center. So this part in between, this is the center. It's not right in between the yellow lines.
Normally you be putting them on the opposite side that way, and then they have mallets that nail them in too.
You keep your pins on the outside of your line to hold the plastic down. Hey, yeah, make sure you guys are sticking those pins on the outside. Hey, make sure you spread them out evenly so that the plastic will stay down evenly. So you gotta put them on both sides, that side and this side. Or you can go zigzag with the pins to keep the plastic down.
I try to keep this line
You're going to get me in the middle of that. And leave me.
You want it per exactly. Yeah, that means you can't get it exact, so you call it per exact.
Per exact, yes sir.
Trying to get pictures.
So now this is sustainable
Don't play
gardening,
with it.
sustainable farming. You know, we want you to use the macro.
So you guys, hey, come back down here really quick. Robin is gonna show you how to do the holes with the board, and then are you gonna let one of them do it? Okay, and then he's gonna let a student do it themselves. So as soon as you guys finish with the pins.
So this is what I do. I turn this thing on. I use this one because, you know, I have two of them. One I use when my back is not hurting. This is the one I use when the back is not hurting. This is the other one.
Fair enough. Hey, is there any more pins?
You just turn it on.
He just got some. He just got some.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't want to leave it on there too long. You just want to go over there.
Really quick. Okay, so
Because if you leave it too long, it'll actually burn a wider hole than you're looking for.
Oh, the hole will continue to.
Yeah, it'll continue to burn. Okay. So with this,
Can you match that with that hole and then do it? Can you match like this one with that hole and then continue? Or do you have to flip it?
well, I gotta make sure I have my oil. See how I got this one? You have to flip it because this is it's this side.
Oh, I see.
This one is. See, this is 12 inches from there.
You know what I do when I get ready to wash my hands?
Well, we know who got OCD.
One more and then y'all can finish that.
Rob, that's what I thought. I was saying, like, they doing this, don't stay down. He's not
It would be better if you had a team.
So we can get a team to make sure that the pins are like equally dispersed.
Okay.
And then, so y'all understand what Robin is doing?
And then when you flip it, this part goes over here.
Hey, do y'all down there understand what Robin is doing down here? Y'all, I think they do. So yeah.
Oh wait, this end of the
Yeah, put it in.
Oh, so when you get it down, you flip it back and forth.
Flip it back and forth.
Okay, to create the same distance.
You don't want to try it?
I can.
Uh-oh.
Am I shutting it off?
You gotta hear it. Keep going until you hear it.
Don't burn up the place.
There we go.
There you go. Yes, indeed. Yes, ma'am. And this, also this heat don't damage the soil.
So the day has ended, and now I'm going to ask some of the young ladies what did they think of today. What did you think of today?
It was very different, just because I've never did the whole planning thing. Because it's just not my field of study, but it is very interesting. I did enjoy myself, and this was a lovely home. Thank you guys for just welcoming us.
What about them tea cakes?
Oh, those are bomb. Those are bomb. Hey, look, that's my heart. Those are bomb.
All right. Anybody else want to talk about their experience today? What did they like? What you didn't like?
It was nice. Coming from an agriculture background, it was really nice to come and do some agriculture activities. And so we had a blast. So thanks for having us.
Good, good. Thank you for
It was super
coming.
fun to plant and get our hands dirty on this trip. And so we were really thankful for you guys for having us today on your farm.
All right, all right, all right. What do you have to say?
It was a good experience.
Nobody had a bad experience?
No.
So, but you said you weren't going to eat no chicken. Would you eat a chicken from over there?
Like cooked?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they went and got one, you will be able to eat it. If they process it, you'll be able to eat it right now. All right. Did you all have a great time?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good. What was your takeaway?
My takeaway was how organic farming is done and how the plants were raised, especially down in the Delta.
Well, thank you. What was your takeaway?
That sustainability is the way of the future, and I believe that we should all be going further in that direction.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You got anything to say, teacher?
I just really appreciated the time that Langston University took out to come and visit the farm in the Delta in the South. Just the whole learning experience, being able to, just teach them and grow their knowledge in the area of agriculture was an absolute experience.
All right, all right, all right. Did I get everybody? What was your takeaway for today?
I just learned a lot about organic farming.
Okay, okay. You think you'll use it?
Oh,
you
yeah,
think you're going to plant
for sure.
anything?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I got you. I got you. What was your takeaway, teacher?
What was my takeaway?
Yeah.
Just that it's so wonderful to be down here in the Delta, and there's so many excellent learning experiences for our students, and it was great to see them actually get to have a hands-on, boots on the ground day.
Right, right,
Yep.
right. Thank you. What was your takeaway? Don't walk up on you like that.
Nah, I really learned how to plant. I never really know how to. I never really learned how to plant plants, and I never seen broccoli. Like, this is interesting because I never seen how broccoli is as a plant. Sorry.
Yeah.
So now I know what broccoli looks like.
What it looks like. Yeah. So you think you would grow anything? Grow up? You don't think?
She from New York. She ain't
gonna grow nothing. Put a plant on the porch. So what was your takeaway from today?
Hi everybody, my name is Shem Cravens. My takeaway from the day was that if you really take care of your plants, you really make sure you're sustainable, and everything that you do it with a purpose, that everything will turn out right. And sometimes you don't need to be as neat as you think that you need to be with planting. You could be messy, and this is just about fun, y'all. So keep up with the planting and be black.
Hey, all right now. Have a good one. All right.
Can you send those to my email?
I will.
Do you have my email?
No. Let me. I'm gonna close out. I'm gonna close out. Is that rain?
Let me tell you about,
I'm closing out the video, and I want to know what you feel about today, and what was your biggest takeaway?
The kids. How the kids cooperated and how excited they were from the food all the way to digging the holes to put the plants in.
They was excited for them tea cookies. Did they get all of them?
Yeah, see the boxes.
Y'all let them get all of them.
About this trip?
Yeah, absolutely.
Miss Julia, you weren't supposed to.
That'd be great.
What you think I ate all of mine?
Not really a paper.
Yeah. But I'm just excited. That's all.
Yeah.
Very, very excited. So glad they got a chance to come. Thank Emory is kind of initiated this because the professor had taught her, and he was asking her some questions about on the trip, where should she come. And they came here because we were one of the oldest black farm operation that still is in operation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we grew up, all out here were black farmers.
Okay.
And a big time man that had some money came and ran everybody away.
Okay.
Bought them out. And tried to buy us out. He said we was in his way. And my daddy said we ain't going nowhere. Daddy worked on the plantation and saved his money, making 75 cents a day, driving the mill buster. You don't know what it is. He said he wasn't going nowhere. And the same thing with me. I told him I ain't going nowhere. I came back. I came back after I retired. And I ain't going nowhere. I even picked me a spot to put my bones when I
know that's right. That's weird. I know that's right. Well, we want to thank Ms. Williams for inviting us to come out to be a part of this special day. And it was amazing seeing the children and how engaged they were and just willing to learn. And some of them had their nails on. They didn't care. They still got dirty. So we want to thank them. Tony, you want to say anything?
She just wanted to be. Oh, yeah. I tell her to take a couple.
But anyway, you all have a great day. Take the time to enjoy your meal.
I'm going to jump in there with Miss Williams.
All right, we'll make sure everybody has one.
Okay.
Another wonderful day at the Williams Farm. Whoa. That was powerful.
It was.
That was powerful. That's Miss Williams. Look at her.
Miss Williams got that heart going.
Still drawing crowds like that, y'all.
Yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. We know this video is long, but it is such a blessing to have children to come from different parts of the state to come visit Miss Williams to see what she has going on. Much love. Enjoy your view.